least common multiples, or the LCM. Least common multiples. This is where we were going all week, all right? We started off on Monday with greatest common factor, the GCF. If you guys remember that, we had the GCF, the greatest common factor. And then we started learning about multiples and how multiples are kind of the opposite of factors. And instead of having a big number and finding all the numbers that make it, you get a number and you make all the multiples of that number. So we switched them and we found the multiples, right? And then yesterday we found the common multiples, and you were told to find 3 multiples that are in common between this number and that number. If you recall. If you don't recall, maybe go back and watch that lesson because it was very important. Then we get to today, which means we are learning about the least common multiple, or the LCM. The least common multiple is the exact opposite of the greatest common factor. In the greatest common factor, we were looking for the biggest one that they had in common. Now, we are looking for the smallest, tiniest, itty-bittiest one that they have in common. All right? That's what we're doing. Don't forget to watch the lesson. If you're not watching the lesson, it's a problem. There will be a password at the end-ish, maybe at the end, maybe in the middle. And if you don't know the password, I'm not helping you. Now, we are going to find the LCM, the least common multiple, for 5 and 10. Which means I need to find the multiples of 5 and 10 in order to find the least common multiple. All right, so I'm going to start making my multiples. We're going to do multiples of 5. And then over here we'll do multiples of 10. So 5 first. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I did 10 multiples. You probably won't have to go past 10 to find a least common multiple between 2 numbers. Typically. Sometimes you might have to. Most of the time you don't. So I did 5 through 50, all the multiples of 5. Now I'm going to do 10. I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Don't know what that little thing is, sorry. Those are my 10 multiples of 10. Now, can you guys see all of the common multiples? If I was finding the common multiples, I got a 10, I got a 10, I got a 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50. If I kept going with 5, I would also hit all of these eventually, okay? Guys, what is the least common multiple? Which one is the smallest, the tiniest one that they have in common? Okay. This is the smallest one. We can't find the greatest common multiple because you could literally go on forever, right? We've talked about that. Multiples go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So we can't find the greatest multiple. That doesn't work. We find the greatest factor and the least common multiple. That's how we do things. All right? The least common multiple for 5 and 10 is actually 10 itself. We're going to go on and do another one, see if you guys can get this one. We'll do this one next, the least common multiples of 9 and 6. So we'll have multiples of 9 over here. And then multiples of 6. Of 9, if you can't count by 9s, remember you can do repeated addition, you can use a number line, you can do skip counting, or you can multiply. Those are your options. This form is pretty awesome. I can count by 9s because I know my multiplication facts. Remember, if you don't know your multiplication facts, learn them, practice them, go through extra math, do things to make yourself better at multiplication and knowing your facts really, 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 really fast. So my multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, that's about 80, and 90. Those are my first 10 multiples of 9. My 6s, because again, I know my multiplication facts. This goes really, really quickly. You don't know your multiplication facts, practice them. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. Those are the first 10 facts for each of them. Now we're going to find the least common multiple. The multiple that they have the same of. So if we're going through this list, then I go, okay, 9, nope, 12, nope, 18. Ooh, they both have an 18. I already found the least common multiple. It's 18. That's it. You find the first one that they have in common. If you are asked to find more common multiples, because sometimes you're asked to find 3 common multiples, then you keep going, and you're like, okay, well, 24, 27, 36. Ooh, 36. I got a 36 right there. Then 42, 48. Ooh, 54. I got a 54 right there. They don't have a whole lot in common, but you would be able to find common multiples. The least common multiple is the first one that you get to that's the same. Okay? That's the smallest number that they have in common when multiplied. Okay? 18 comes from 9 times 2, and 18 comes from 6 times 3. So that's the least common multiple for these two. We're going to move on and do one more example. If you want me to answer any questions for you, your password is Sweet Dreams Pumpkin. If you don't remember Sweet Dreams Pumpkin, I'm not answering questions because it tells me you did not watch the video. What is it one more time? Sweet Dreams Pumpkin. All right, the LCM of 6 and 9. Oh, I shouldn't have erased my 6's. All right, my multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18. Every time it gets stuck there, doesn't it? 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. And of 7, multiples of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. Okay? Now let's find the least common multiple. We have to look through and see, ow, bit my tongue, which one they have in common. Well, nope, 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 not yet. I got 42 and 42. And right now, in the list we have here, that's the only one that they have in common. If you, and it's also the least, so it is the least common multiple, is 42. And if you were asked to find more multiples, you would have to keep going. Personally, my skip counting kind of stops here. I kind of stop at 10, sometimes I can get to 12. I would need to start doing repeated addition. Lucky for us, it's not asking for more than one multiple, it's only asking for the least common multiple, so we can be done. But if it's on a quiz or on a test and it asks for more, use your other strategies. Use your repeated addition, use your number line to continue on, okay? Remember what the password was. I'm not saying it again because I spelled it a little bit ago, all right? Don't forget the password in order to get help with your work. See you guys later. Bye.